Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Summoner. Well, let's head into the sewers. Okay, we're here in the sewers, and let's go ahead and summon Red Minotaur. He's the way to go. Now, this first part's really hard. I would highly recommend luring these guys one by one. Like so. Nice little screen tearing there. Can we get silent or blind going? There we go. Oh yeah, I have silence learned already for Joseph, so I can go with stamina attack now. I can just cast silence. It seems that casting this spell actually lasts longer anyway. I will be editing out some of the battles, but just as a general advice, don't use burning hands, obviously. I didn't mean to do that. Wasn't thinking. But, yeah, try and take enemies one or two at a time. That's not too bad to do, really. But, yeah, it is something to be aware of. Unfortunately, well, there's just not a whole lot we can do with just two characters. Let's see. Oh, he sees me. Come on. Let's back off. Yeah, that's how I'm going to be luring enemies here. Anyway, it's going to take me quite some time to kill all these guys, so I think I'll do it off screen. But just know that I'm taking them on one or two at a time. And don't be afraid to use blind and protect. You shouldn't need faith. I gotta stop using burning hands on these guys. I would use burning hands on the blue Bacites, absolutely. But, yeah, I'll just take care of these guys, and I'll be right back. Okay. I already picked up their Bacite tails. Not that I can do anything with them. Although one of them dropped a recovery Draught. I think there's just the one guy left now, yeah. I'm going to ignore him. Now, when you got two enemies like this, I would recommend taking out the Shaman first. Actually, I would probably silence the Shaman. So that way I can gang up on the... Well, it helps if your silence spell actually goes through. There we go. Now we can all gang up on the red Bacite over here. I might cast Regenerate as well. Two enemies I can probably take. Three? No, I can't take. Yeah, pretty sad when even Bacites are pretty dangerous. But that's what happens when you only have two characters. Jakar's unspent points will not be wasted, by the way. Don't worry about that. I don't know what Red Minotaur is doing. Let's get Regenerate on him. Oh, another thing you can do is Flece's Backstab. I wouldn't spam it too much because she'll run out of AP, but use it here and there. It deals pretty good damage. Enough to get around the, or at least mitigate the pierce resistances all throughout here. Yeah, Backstab just has such high multipliers on it. Too bad these guys are immune to trip. That kind of makes this area pretty tough. Don't be afraid to, save repeatedly. There's not very many treasures in here. And don't be afraid to spam Meteor Storm. And I'm probably going to try and avoid as many of the enemies as I can. Take out this guy. Yeah, imagine using one-handed swords here. Like I did the first time through the game, because I assumed swords had to be the best. Maybe I could just run past those guys. Nope. Figures. I like to make sure that they get an attack animation off, the enemies there, so that way they don't potentially interrupt my Meteor Storm. Oh, that's another thing. If Meteor Storm backfires on Red Minotaur, he's immune to fire, so not bad there. You know, I suppose we could do that. Should we get a backstab off? Now these guys are set up perfectly for this, so let's go with sneak. Stop sneaking. Go ahead and use backstab. Haha, I got a full backstab off on him. Because he didn't detect my presence, so I'm surprised it didn't one-shot him, but yeah, I mean, that was with a pierce resistance. I'm pretty sure blue Basites are resistant to pierce. Yeah, they are. Most Basites are. Oh boy. We got 3 red Basites to take care of. Back now, and took care of those 3 red Basites. Now we're here at the sewage area. We got more blue Basites. Blue Basites I like, because I can just kill them so quickly. Particularly if Meteor Storm actually cooperates. There we go. Okay, so from here, let's head on over to the west section. Yeah. 3 enemies. Okay, took care of them. Here we are on the west side. No, I forget if it's down there or over here. I believe it's down here. There's an item around. All the old items are gone, by the way, even if you didn't get them. It's much like what happened in Lenele, where the item list just completely changed. Oh yeah, there's a few more enemies. Oh man. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this Medallion of Night. I'm not going to use it, but it boosts your dark and energy by 1. The energy boosts are bugged in the game. For whatever reason, you do not get credit for energy boosts. It'll show it on the menu, but trust me, it doesn't work. You don't get, you won't get another energy spell, for example. Even if, theoretically, you should. But for other spell categories, you will. It's just energy that works like that. I don't know why. Now the other side should have a revive scroll. And unfortunately I kind of ran out of AP there. But as long as you got enough to spam Meteor Storm against those guys, you're fine. Blue Basites and Bacite Shamans aren't so bad. It's really the red Basites, because I have no easy means of dealing with them. If you get in a real big pinch, any freeze scrolls you got, I would go ahead and use those, or icy sleep scrolls, ice coffin scrolls even in a pinch if you have any of those. I don't know if you can have any of those, but yeah, this is the one area where Joseph's going to have AP problems, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. I really should cast heal on Red Minotaur. His HP's good, but it's not that good. Gonna have to start crowd controlling here. There we go. Luckily, blind is pretty cheap. Okay, I'm back, and I took out all the red Bacites in this room, and man, there were a lot of them. I had to make sure that I didn't... Well, that I lured them one by one. Alright. Let's, keep heading back. Got that revive scroll. Let's keep going. Maybe I should save. I'm trying to edit out a lot of the fights, so that way, maybe I can finish this. Hopefully I can. Blue Bacites. I don't even care about charging into a group of blue Bacites. I can take them out so quickly with Meteor Storm. The only thing you gotta watch out for is if they start interrupting your Meteor Storms and you just waste AP after AP. And whoa, what happened there? Oh, some of the bolts must have hit the other guy. Ow. Also, sometimes you can get killed by your own Meteor Storm. Please, could you get behind this guy? Maybe hit him with a nice backstab. Yeah, like that guy up there, he's minding his own business, so I'll ignore him. Here we are. Now right here we get the fire arrow book, which would have been more useful if we had it earlier when we had some blue Bacites to fight, but it can still be pretty good. Don't be afraid to use that fire arrow book. You get 5 spell charges out of it. It can be useful for luring enemies. The battle items aren't bad in the game, I just never use them. Yeah, let's keep going. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 let's... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna have to blind them now. This could get interesting. I did not want to fight all of these guys at once. Okay, good. We got blind going. So let's go ahead and take out the one that's not blinded. And because there's so many of them, really the best thing... Alright, come on. That's enough of that. The best thing I got is backstab. So I'm just going to spam the crap out of backstab. Well, getting them. Yeah, that's when backstab can be really useful for you, and yeah, we're definitely not going to finish it this episode. That's okay. I didn't think so. But we can at least get through the sewers, and then on the next episode we can wrap up Chapter 1. Yeah, see, I'm going to avoid those guys. Now, fortunately... Okay, I'm going to see if I can bypass these guys, because I don't want to fight them. It's a lot of dudes. Fortunately, that fence is... Ah, shoot! One of them's coming. Okay, one I can handle. More than that, that could be a problem. What? Should be able to, deal with these guys. Hopefully. Take care of this guy. Of course I get ambushed by 3 guys. Why not? I was hoping that those guys wouldn't see me. Just keep spamming backstab. Best I can do against these guys, and... Did I get him? No, he's still alive? Really? Alright, one more backstab. Jeez. I'm trying to kill this guy before I have to heal, and I am out of AP. Of course I am. Ah, damn it, he interrupted my heal. There we go. Take care of these guys. Hopefully, we can take him out now. Ah, shoot. Missed my chain attack. Come on. Well, maybe I can have Flece hit him with backstab. The sewers is the hardest part of the this area. Once we get out of the sewers, it's much easier. Okay, we've made it. Yeah, that was hard. Try without blunt weapons, and oh man. Okay, unfortunately that does get rid of Red Minotaur. So you have to resummon him. Get regenerate on Flece because she could use it. Get some more HP back for her. Get that going there. Alright. Now there is a bit of a glitch around here. There's a soldier that... Yep, there he is. See this guy? This Iranian soldier that's dead and he dropped some money? What happens to this guy is he spawns in the wall, or kind of in the floor, and dies. Because the game doesn't know what to do with him, so it just kills him. He's not supposed to be dead. But, yeah. Weird bug that spawned him in the wall or the floor or something. I think it's the floor he spawns in. Sometimes his textures will just bug the hell out, and he'll still be dead. But, anyway, we got Iranian samurais now. They're new enemies. You may want to blind them. They are pretty tough. Not as tough as those red Bacites, but... Now, one thing that you can do, now that we have Trip, is we can abuse the crap out of Backstab, and now I will be doing it. So let's go ahead and backstab him, and yeah, that was 1,184 damage. That is the power of Backstab. Seriously, I'll show you the difference. 140 without Trip. Trip, Backstab. Honestly, the combination is so obscene, it is worth banning. But, nah, he's almost dead. But, then Flece wouldn't be too useful, so... Flece is capable of doing the most damage ever. Period. Unless they're immune to Pierce, Backstab is awesome. All of the soldiers, I believe, don't have any strengths or weaknesses. No. No, they don't. They all have low physical and magic defense. Other than the samurais that have high physical defense, but low magic defense. Yeah. No big deal. I remembered to equip that gutting Dirk, right? Yeah, I did. That's another reason why I want the gutting Dirk here. Just because I only have Joseph and Flece, so I need all the damage I can get. Don't be afraid to have Protect on. You got the buff for a reason. It's really good. So yeah, I'm not too worried about taking on groups of enemies now. And if I get into a big pinch, of course there's always Meteor Storm. Shouldn't be necessary, but it's there. By the way, you can no longer enter the Old City. If you try to enter Old City, you'll just go straight to... Actually, I don't think these exit work. To Old City. You can also use Trip from the menu. This is why I put so many points into Trip. In fact, I don't think I have it quite maxed yet, no. But it's close enough. Next level, I will max it out. And any enemy that is remotely humanoid, Trip will work on. Speaking of which, we want to head up to the outskirts wall. Yeah, now you can use the low camera angle for the marketplace. You can kind of get a better look at it. That's pretty cool. I believe there's 3 chests in the item shop. Yep. We get a healing Draught, recovery Draught, and a Drithen's Brew, which I believe puts... Oh yeah, it gives you Empowerer. Could be useful, but... eh. We'll get, I guess, one more chest. We want to go south, and there should be a Woodsman's Axe. It's at the weapon shop. I know that. I forget where the weapon shop is, though. Ah, here it is. It's a one-handed axe. If you're using one-handed axes, I guess you could use that later, but I'm not, and I don't see a reason why you would. Yeah, I mean, that's a one-handed axe, and look how slow that thing was. Alright, come on. Yeah, the samurais... You may want to blind them. Like I said earlier, they do the most damage of any enemy, and they have the most HP. Now, that was with high physical defense, and I still dealt 740 damage. Yeah, you can one-shot anything. Just awesome. Continue south. Now we've got some more enemies here. Now there's Sir Horum, but I don't want to fight him yet. I thought there was another chest around a barrel here. Yeah, it's near somewhere. I think it's by this bridge to the Crown District. Got another one. Awesome. Take care of him. 913 damage. Now I believe there's a barrel. Yeah, there it is. A revive scroll. Now there's one quest that I want to accept and complete, and then that will be the end of the episode. He's by the outskirts wall, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there's a couple guys patrolling. Yeah, there they are. Well, we'll see what he wants. You gotta be careful with backstabbing, because sometimes what'll happen is your character will, or Flece will still be moving, and you'll hit backstab, and or she'll lock onto a new enemy or something, and it'll interrupt your backstab. But anyway, we can take out these two guys as well. I guess you can go back to the outskirts, but I don't recommend it because I think the gate will be closed if you do that. In fact, I can't get around that guy, so... Well, if backstab's not going to work, we'll go with the next best thing. Meteor Storm. Can also be pretty damn effective. No setup needed for that, you just spam it. Love Meteor Storm. I used to really love that spell until I found out how powerful Backstab was. Yeah, I did not used to use Backstab. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't realize you could get that damage bonus from tripping the enemy. You can also get the same damage bonus if the enemy is asleep, doesn't detect you. Like I did with Sneak there. Or, you paralyze the enemy with the freeze spell. So this guy has a quest for us. Oh yeah, we know that. Oh, you challenged Sir Horum, huh? Didn't come, huh? Wow. Now that's, awfully embarrassing. Hell yeah, we'll give you vengeance. Nah, Sir Horum is just a slightly stronger, normal enemy. We'll take him out. I'll probably blind him, though. Could be a good idea. Yeah, here he comes. Well, I definitely want to use Protect here. Actually get the spell off, please. That's unfortunate. Take him out. There we go. I mean, look at how quickly I can clear these guys out with Backstab. It's obscene. Let's not kid ourselves. Trip him. Red Minotaur's probably gonna die. That's alright. I'll just resummon him. Well, he's still alive. I'll try and heal him. Nah, he's dead now. Oh, I forgot to use Backstab. Wow. I hit him with Trip and didn't use Backstab. That's effective. Okay. Let's try and blind that guy. He is susceptible to it. Oh, we got a Wakizashi. If you're using one-handed swords, I guess you could use that, but it's not very good. Meteor Storm, Meteor Storm. Like all soldiers, he's susceptible to Trip. Finish him off.
I am a clever one.
Oh, cool. We got a level up there. And since this guy just happens to be right here, let's take him out too. Can you get the backstab off? There you go. Even if they're getting up, as long as they haven't actually started attacking anyone, you'll still get the backstab effect, the full effect. Regenerate on Joseph. Give him some more HP. Should we summon Red Minotaur? Let's go ahead. Well, let's see. We got Flece. Let's go ahead and use her points at level 18. We want to take Backstab up to level 7. No, not Appraise. Backstab up to level 7. And Trip up to level 10. Awesome. Just in time for this area. I planned this out on purpose. Well, you've been avenged.
Powerful.
Yep, we get Tur Hassan. Or, as the game calls it, the Logaros longsword. And I actually want to use that here. It's really good. It's piercing elemental, but there's no enemies resistant to pierce for the rest of the area, so yeah, it's a little slower. It's, you know, not the lightest sword in the world, but I can still use a shield, and it's just really powerful. I mean, 75 damage for a one-handed sword is really, really good, and 0.83 is not absurdly slow. But, yeah, I think, it looks really cool, too. Look at that sword. I love it. I'm not going to use it forever, but I'll use it for now. I realize I did not notice that Joseph leveled up there. I believe he hit level 18, and I didn't notice it on the next episode either, if I remember right. But, for level 18 for Joseph, just give all 4 points into counterattack to get his counterattack skill up to level 5, and that'll help you out. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. And next time we will, well, hopefully we'll reach the temple. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.